asking for it and the price and what they think it's worth and what I think its value is. See, the problem is like I said, I'm in Binghamton, New York. The people looking at it are these, local yokels that just want to get some kind of bulk crap they can load their little family in and go camp on the cheap. That's not this. This is a collectible trailer. Okay, so I'm not listing this as some crap you can just put your crap, I'm trying so hard not to swear right now. Put your stuff in and go out. So I get in email arguments with a few people. They're telling me it's not worth that much, and I don't really care. I think it is. I'm gonna leave it. You don't have to buy it. Peace out, cheapskates. That's what I said to them. They got mad. They said, you don't need to insult me. I said, well, please stop emailing me. You're not getting the camper.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
You're not getting your way. You're not getting the camper. So I was a little, after I sent out the inside picture, I was like, God. I'm like, oh, this is too good to be true. Because I had 3 different people that wanted to pay, the full $1,500 on this thing. They all backed out once they saw the inside. I'm like, you know what? I'm not in a rush. Let's just let it ride. A few days later, it all happens, Cindy. Good things start happening. I get one email from this guy who's interested in a trade and one email from a guy that's interested in a full price offer. I'm like, okay, well, let me talk to this guy about the trade. I really wanted to do a trade because I've always wanted something Sherry and I can take on a weekend and go spend some time out in the woods and stop being fat and lazy inside the house all the time.
Right.
So I talked to the guy. He's only about an hour away, and he is building me. We ended up making a deal. He's coming to pick the camper up this weekend, and he is building me from scratch, basically, a brand new pop-up camper on the inside. So it's a salvaged base, but everything else is brand new. He's got a brand new canvas. He's putting appliances, any kind of layout I want. He's customizing it the exact way I want. And I'm like, what could be better? And he's going to be using, some salvaged pieces and but he's going to be putting a wood floor in for me. It's going to be a glamper, Cindy.
Okay, wait.
We are going to have the glamper of our. The starter glamper of our dreams we're going to have we're going to be having by August now, and I couldn't be happier. So I actually turned down the full price offer of $1,500.
Yeah.
To make the deal with this guy because he has rehabbed all these trailers as a side job for years. Right. And he's very, very good at it. So I am excited that my Scotty is going to get a new home. Him and his girlfriend are getting the Scotty in trade, and they're going to completely renovate the whole thing. Yeah. Just like we were gonna, but,
They're making it to camping.
They're going to make it to camping. And they may resell it or they may keep it. Most of them, they resell, but they said they really, really like this one, and they think this is going to be the one that they hang on to. So, and we've got to be, we've been texting, we talk on the phone. He's been putting so much effort into this, and he's so excited to do this trade, and I'm just tickled. So the moral of the story is don't let these Craigslist cheapskates beat you up on the price. Just let it ride, and you will probably get what you're asking for eventually. Because these people were so mean to me on the Craigslist, Cindy. You cannot fall for their little deviant tricks about what this is worth and what that is worth. So you can just hold out. You'll get it, and maybe you will get what you are looking for.
Right.
So that's what happened. We're going to be glamping.
So he's building you from putting the wheels, that's all.
There's already wheels. There's already a base. It's an older pop-up camper that he took completely apart.
Okay.
So he's going to be painting the exterior of that, but the whole inside is going to be brand new.
Right.
So the canvas is new as well.
Right.
So we have so it's like an older Viking something, but basically it's going to be all new parts and all that stuff. So we're getting, if I had just traded and bought a used camper for $1,500, I would have got a 1990, whatever the heck that looked like the 90s. You know what I mean? So this is going to be all new fabric, all that
Right.
jazz. And
so how much
glamping? We're going glamping.
You're going glamping. So how much is one of those Scotties once it's been revamped?
Oh, they can go from like $7,000 to $10,000 if they're done right.
Right.
There's one listed for $4,000 right now. That one's not that great, but it depends on how much original stuff. It varies. It depends on how good a shape, how good the restoration is. If you're putting original parts, if you restore it to like original, then I mean we're talking huge bucks. But I don't think he's gonna do that. I think he's just gonna, make it kind of nice. There's two ways people go. They either restore it to its like original splendor, or they modernize the inside for like new convenience and stuff like that. So
okay,
we'll see whatever he does with it. I'm just glad it's gonna not be rotting in my dad's driveway, and my dad is glad it will not be rotting in his driveway anymore either. So
how was Father's Day?
Father's Day was good. We had all you could eat ribs here at the house. I made 2 huge racks of ribs, and it was pretty good. We had a nice time. It was raining, so we ended up watching the baseball game. And so in a while into the baseball game, we came up with what we knew was going to happen. You called it the Father's Day What.
The Father's Day What,
which is wild accusations, assumptions, and theories, as we know.
Yep.
And that was, did you hear the story that David Ortiz, the baseball player, got shot? Did you hear about that?
And it was in the Dominican Republic, where everybody's dropping like flies,
Everyone's dropping like flies in the Dominican. But the thing is about Big Papi, as they call him, he's a Red Sox guy.
Big Papi, yep.
He has been doing so much for charity, more than any other baseball player for charity, for many, many, many years, and what have you. So, my dad misconstrued. I think is pretty misled on what happened. He said he said they shot him because he wouldn't agree to transport drugs. That's what my dad said.
Yeah.
This very, very rich man who does all this for charity is somehow mixed up in a drug cartel. That's what my dad said.
Yeah,
and refused. But he refused to transport the drugs, and he refused. And they got mad, and they tried to kill him. That's what my dad says.
Right. Well, I mean, I watch your father might be onto something with that. Why?
You think so?
Yeah. I mean, why did they just all like?
He transport drugs? This guy has so many millions of dollars. Why would he be transporting drugs as a common drug mule, Cindy? Why would he be a common drug mule?
I mean, I know.
He has so much money. He's got so much money. Why would he be mixed up in the common, like, drug mule game?
I know, it's just bizarre. Sense. Like, why did they freaking target him?
Someone just didn't like him. I don't know.
I don't know. It's bizarre. Yeah, I mean, I haven't really followed the whole story as to, like, why they targeted him.
I will admit I have not either, but I am 100% positive it wasn't because he decided to stop being a drug mule all of a sudden. Yeah, true. So 100% sure that's not what happened.
Very true.
So what did you do for Father's Day? Anything?
Oh, I worked, and then I stopped by to see my dad, and then I was pretty much, that was it. We worked all weekend. We had a big tournament to make pizza for.
Oh,
big soccer tournament in Webster. So we did pizzas all weekend. So yeah, it was pretty busy work weekend. So let's get into some news here.
Yeah, we got news.
We got some stuff here that we got some ridiculous news happening, people.
As usual.
So, like, one of my favorite things that happened, I would say today or late last night, is Trump fired multiple pollsters, right? Yeah. Because the numbers did not look good for him. So he was very mad because the polls have Biden winning in a lot of the key states. They have Biden ahead. So he, and I watched that interview with him last night. Remember, I said I was going to be doing television research.
Yes.
30 hours with Trump or whatever, President Trump. And George called him out on those poll numbers, and Trump said that's not true, that's fake. He said, I'm winning in every single poll. He's doing a tremendous job. And he said that's fake. And today he fired a bunch of them because the numbers didn't look good to him for his favor. So if that's it, how he rolls. But also another, he said that a lot of Mexicans are rushing the border right now because they want to get into America because Trump is president and the economy is so good.
Okay.
That they're not coming here for asylum.
No.
They're coming here because
Trump is president.
Because the economy is great.
They want it, and they want to be part of this.
They want to come get a piece of our tremendous big pie.
Oh my God!
Our tremendous. So that did definitely
huge.
Yeah, I was definitely laughing at that. In other news, I guess we could get right into some of the animal stories that we to get freaked out about. Like, this was a crazy week for a lot of these stories. And what about North Carolina has issued a warning about these zombie snakes that tend to play dead?
Yeah.
So
what is happening there?
I don't know, but it scares me. All right.
Now, you sent me if I didn't read it.
Yeah. So apparently these snakes, like, you think they're dead, but they're not.
North Carolina is a big issue. There's a lot of issues right there. I also heard today that they've had 3 shark attacks.
Oh boy.
This month so far. So that whole area that happened before in like the Outer Banks and all that. So that's the hot spot for shark attacks right now. So that's a little bit rough. I got family going to the Outer Banks this year, so hopefully things are cleared up by then. But they like that. They like that water over there.
They do. We don't want to go in there. So yeah, and then we have the alligator, the crocodile. Like, okay. They posted that it was a crocodile spotted swimming across a canal in Florida on a pool noodle.
That is my spirit animal. 100%.
Okay. So
a big fat crocodile it's hilarious. There's a couple photos of it. A guy spotted it from his condo, and I had to post that one on my own social media right away because that is my spirit animal.
Right. And a lot of people were like, "Oh, they think it was photoshopped," but he took like different angles of this.
No, I don't think it is. Looking at it,
it was chilling on a big yellow pool noodle, like legit. Had it under its little baby arms, its little crocodile arms.
He's just using it as he just wants to chill, man. Like, he's not trying to put effort into crossing this canal.
Yeah. So
the title of the article had me dying because it said. The crocodile was spotted using a pool noodle to swim across the canal in Florida, and it's clearly having a better summer than you.
Yes, it's having a better summer than you.
You know what? And he is, because I haven't barely been on my pool noodle yet. It's too cold out there.
Right.
So.
Right.
Then this Florida couple used their pet alligator. Apparently they have a pet alligator. This is another only in Florida thing.
Yes.
Used the alligator to reveal the gender at their gender reveal party. Is what they used the alligator to help them reveal the gender of the baby. So Amos the alligator punctured the balloon and a cloud of pink dust puffed out. And so that meant they were having so they had the alligator pop the balloon, and he used his teeth to pop, and then pink powder came out. So they revealed that they were having a baby girl. So won't that baby girl be thrilled someday when she grows up and finds out Amos, their alligator,
Well, and Amos will probably, they live